Welcome back, guys, to Pokemon Ruby Destiny Rescue Rangers. And in the last episode, we got a new party member, Steve, who's a Dratini. Well, it's one of our lost friends that we met from our party, and now with Steve and our party, we can do some more exploring. And we'll probably should talk to Rose, telling her that we found Steve. Let's see what she has to say. It's nice to see Steve again. It's giving me hope that we can also fight Jagold too. Okay. Still nothing interesting. Maybe the Torchic and Chikorita are at Kangaskhan's place again. Okay, there. Still nothing interesting to say. Hello there, go-getters. There's a letter from you from an unknown sender. Really? Yep. Well, here it is. It says here that he wants to meet with you in a place where you met Rayquaza. Rayquaza? Oh, so you faced the legendary Pokemon Rayquaza? Yep. Oh my. What an adventure you have! Anyways, so it also says here that he wants to meet you ASAP. ASAP? What's that? It means as soon as possible. Okay, we'll take that job. Careful now. We will. I doubt it. Okay, with those two. Alright, we are here at Green Hill again, and yeah, I've already shown this place, so I'm gonna meet you back at the entrance of Mount Crystal. So that I don't have to show you how to get through here again. It's totally linear, so not worth the time. So let's take a little more to get through here, and I'll meet you at Mount Crystal. Alright, here I'm back at Mount Crystal. And yeah, by the way, Steve gained something to get the level while I went here, which, yeah, also the reason why I want to level him up. He's a little bit behind for now, but I think I can manage it. And now let's go through Mount Crystal again. I haven't showed this place too much, so might as well go through it again. Now with Steve, there's also some more things to talk about. Because, yeah, you probably have guessed, and I've also got a comment that for now I haven't been able to catch any Pokemon aside from, well, Steve here, and he was given to me for free. And that will be the case for most of the game, so you'll be stuck with this team and two more that are about to come up later. And therefore, I'll probably focus on those Pokemon that I get for the main quest. I know that for the end game, Steve or especially Torchic and Chikorita are just not fit. But I think it would be fair to do even the last dungeon together with the team that I get along the way and not catch any Pokemon. That would obviously be a lot better for that. So you'll probably stick with the team that I have now, and maybe I will catch some Pokemon, but still, Pokeballs at the end of the game are extremely expensive. Usually you think, yeah, Pokeballs cost like, what are 200 Pokedollars? It's not the case in this game. In this game they are extremely expensive, and with very limited money, you can't even buy too many Pokeballs, so you should be very cautious if you use them. Okay. I think that's enough for the battles now. If just some more Zubats come up, well, just kind of gonna cut the battles out because they're a little bit boring. And Zubats, yeah, they provide a little experience for Steve. And yeah, I hope I can meet more Geodudes, because Geodudes are easier to kill and give more experience, but I'll take what I can get. I hope I can get Steve up to level 20 by the time I'm done with this area. And with all those healing plants, or healing stones, I'm not gonna run out of MP anytime soon. No, not MP, PP. MP is like, it's like the MP of every other game, but this PP works. Pokemon is so different from other RPGs. It's not really comparable in this scenario. Right, first Geodude. I hope there are more to come, and here's the dark area again. And I taught Pikachu Flash in the last episode, if you remember. Because Pikachu has a lot of spare move slots, it really doesn't learn any good moves. Aside from Thunderbolt and probably Thunder. I'm not sure if I want to teach him Thunder, though. Man, there's so many Zubats. Why can't there be anything else? Like this Geodude, yeah, they're pretty much more convenient. But I'm pretty sure if I would decide to put Pikachu or Chikorita to the front to deal with the And if I would throw Pikachu to the front, to deal with the Zubats, I'll run into a lot of Geodudes. That's just my luck with the game. Oh no, I forgot where to go. Well, I'll eventually figure it out. It'll just take me a little longer. I haven't remembered the whole dungeon after going through twice. Well, I've gone through here probably multiple times in the last playthrough of this game. I've actually finished this game up till the final boss because I couldn't beat him, and then my game crashed. But other than that, I think I've beaten most of the game, but I don't remember everything too well. That's going through this dungeon only once or twice doesn't mean I have to remember it all, and besides, rather, it's been like 3 years since I last played this game. And I've also not done any test runs because I don't really have the time for doing all this research on video games like some professional Let's Players do. I'm just a casual guy who likes to play video games, and I played this game once and then I record it. And this also means I will probably screw up sometimes and you're gonna see me struggle. But at least I know enough about the world of Pokemon so that I shouldn't get into too much of stuff. Tight situations, because I know how to get around certain obstacles, like over-leveled Pokemon. For example, if you're unprepared for the Scyther fight, you'll most likely lose to them. I mean, the Scyther, there are 6 Pokemon against 3. Well, as I was saying, 6 against 3, and they are really high leveled. And if you're not prepared for them, then this won't really work out for you. Okay, I admit I got pretty lucky in the Masata battle. If they use Leer twice in the first round, then you're in a pretty bad shape. Usually you cannot do a lot of switching just because you only have 3 Pokemon, and switching to Chikorita is a stupid idea against Scythers. Alright, 2 more battles. Okay. Let's continue on here. There's just so many Zubats in here. Like in every other cave, Zubats everywhere. And now that we have Steve, we also have a pretty good way of dealing with those Numels, which we couldn't really handle that well before. Well, of course I can defeat them, but it's a pretty risky undertaking. Alright. I think we have to go all the way up here. One more Slugma. I can show this one, because I can 1 KO it with Surf. Surf, even if it's unstabbed, for this point of the game, this is an extremely powerful move. Well, we get a move with almost 100 base power, and it's super effective against a lot of Pokemon. I'm gonna take it. Okay, I think this is almost the end. I think there's only 1 more floor remaining, and then we are up to the summit, where we meet Rayquaza and our unknown petitioner. Okay, I think this is the place where okay, can we actually drop down there? I didn't even try this out. Maybe I'm gonna do that now. Just try it out. Last time I went just right into the water and surfed across, which is probably the way we are supposed to do it from now on. But might as well try going down. Maybe there's something interesting. An item? Okay, Steve's up to level... Oh, am I right at the beginning? Well, that sucks. Okay, I'm going to make it back up there, and then I'll meet you right in front of the water. Stupid me. Okay, for those of you who are watching, don't drop down there. Okay, that was at least worth the experience. Now Steve's up to level 21 and on the par with our other team members. So let's heal up again. I'm gonna leave it with Pikachu, because Pikachu is at the lowest level and Pikachu has Thunderwave. Okay, here was the Ice Taurus last time. Or somewhere further up ahead. Okay. Oh, here we can actually fight the Ice Taurus random enemies. I didn't know that. Well, let's try it. Pikachu at least has a good special attack, and Taurus has really bad special defense and bad special attacks, so giving Taurus an Ice type really doesn't do him any good in this generation. Maybe in the... no, not even in the 5th generation, Ice typing would be beneficial unless Taurus learns something like Icicle Crash? Maybe? I can't really see this at Ball use Icicle Crash. But, well, you know, maybe it works, but I think giving Taurus Ice type would be pretty bad in a real Pokemon game. Just because it gives him a 4 times weakness to fighting, and a weakness to fire, a weakness to rock, especially stealth rocks, which is never a good thing. But at least it's a creative idea. So let's figure out how this works again. No, this was not the way. Maybe this one. Okay. Okay, that's this easy. Okay, maybe more Ice Taurus. No, it's just Smoochum. Well, Smoochum is not really dangerous. The quick attack is a 2-hit KO against Smoochum because it has terrible defense, I think like base 20. I think it would do more than Thundershock even. Okay, we are at the summit. And I'm gonna leave you with Chikorita just to be safe. I don't really know what is coming up, but we'll see. Oh, it's Angelin. You decided to show up. Good. Was getting impatient. This Pokemon looks so strong. Just hope Torchic won't say anything that'll make us battle against it. What's your problem? Why did you want to see us? And my hopes are gone. You were with Rayquaza yesterday, weren't you? No, maybe it was someone else. Okay, let's get out of here. Hey! Where are you going, Sai? Just gonna get out for some air. We're on top of Crystal Mountainside. There's lots of air around. I hate you guys. Oh no, why? So yes, we were with Rayquaza yesterday, so... So you were you? That says it all. Take your final breath. Why are you gonna fight us all of a sudden? It's not like we did anything to harm you or something. Silence! Accept your fate! Fine, if we beat you, you better explain everything, Angelin. Courageous as usual. Alright, we got ourselves a boss battle against the legendary Pokemon Angelin. It's like the Pokemon from Reign of Legends. Yeah, if I could never actually get this far, so I couldn't really show it to you. So, but in this generation, you can fight Angelin one-on-one, and he's at a level that you should be capable of handling him. But it will be even easier if you poison Angelin. I think Angelin is dragon flying, and so Chikorita is not the best bet to stay in, but I'm pretty sure Chikorita can take one weak flying move. It doesn't have its special Heaven Beam, or I think that's the name of its special attack. So it's not that threatening. Okay, and I'm gonna switch out to Dratini, or Steve, because Steve can hit it with super effective damage with Twister. Yeah, and see, it's now using Double Team, so getting Toxic on Angelin is your #1 priority. That will make most of us battle against all these legendaries much easier. That's because you don't have to attack them in order to damage them. If you don't do this, well, let's see how much this does. It's a super effective move, and it does like 1/8. It's like an 8-hit KO. Really not worth it. So go for the Toxic. That's the best way to deal with this Pokemon, and also with many other boss battles coming ahead. You're gonna see this strategy a lot. So the poison's gonna finish off Angelin. So we defeated it without any casualties. It didn't even attack us. Chikorita gains a level. Steve gains some experience. We defeated her. I have fallen into my rival's followers. What? What are you saying? I think he said that it was fallen onto the rival's followers. Thanks, hearing aid. Okay. This isn't over. I won't accept this defeat. You shall perish. Wait, please stop for a while. Here's out. What do you mean by Rayquaza's followers? I want to know if you think we are Rayquaza's followers. I don't deny the fact. You are his followers. I think you really have jumped over a conclusion, or Angel Allen. Right, Angel Allen. So it's true that you thought that we were Rayquaza's followers. Tell me something I don't know. Well, for starters, we're not really Rayquaza's followers. We are a rescue team. Second is, we came here yesterday to escort Dratini to see Rayquaza so he could be with the dragons. And the reason he wants to be with the dragons is because he wants to look for his friends. Doesn't that Dratini know that the dragons you all are telling me is to be with the 4 guardian dragons? The 4 guardian dragons? Correct. As the guardian of heaven, Deviel as the I as the guardian of heaven, Deviel as the guardian of hell, Rayquaza, my rival, the guardian of the atmosphere, and Bretherna, guardian of life. Rayquaza was just fooling you to be with us, which is very impossible to happen. So I admit that I was wrong about you, but don't let yourself fall under Rayquaza's trap again. I guess he misjudged us. Well, what do you think about Rayquaza? I think Angel Allen's right about him. Yeah, me too. I disagree with you, Angel. What? Why, Sai? Well, if Rayquaza was that evil, he could just fool Steve if he wants, but he didn't. So, he always said that Steve doesn't belong with the dragons. And Rayquaza also said that Steve belongs here, which means that Steve belongs with us. I'm not sure, but I think Rayquaza sensed that the two of us are somehow connected to each other. I think I get you. Really? I don't get it. I'll explain while we head back to the square. Okay, it's getting cold around here. Okay, now we have to watch them back to the square? I don't think so. I guess it was not such a great idea for me to be a bit rough with them. You think that I think you just is great. After all, we need them to be together. Do you really think that they could have survived if you used all your power? I didn't use all of my power. And I already know that they're not yet strong enough to battle for me for real. At least they are safe now. Anyways, I should head back now. Alright, and just if you guessed there, the people talking then, those were probably the other guardian dragons, but you'll eventually see more of them. But for this episode, I think that's a good place to stop. We met the second guardian dragon, Angel Allen, and we answered some of our questions concerning the 4 of them. So, until then, in the next episode we're going to start exploring a bit more and hopefully find out more about the guardian dragons or our other friends, Mark and Jagold. So, until then, I hope you all enjoyed this episode. I'll see you all next time. Goodbye, everyone.